With corporate connection, we are building our business and improving the DocuWare business, document management solution business.
Absolute growth. I mean, as I said, it's a natural flow from printing to digitalization of documents within an organization.
So I see DocuWare, this is the main power of DocuWare, that it has different functions, it has different features. At the same time, you can utilize it in different sectors, in different verticals. This is very important. Hi, good afternoon, Andrew. Good afternoon, Ismail.
Hello, Sam.
Welcome back to Dubai.
Thank you. It's always good to come, and it's a pleasure always being here. Thanks for...
It's our pleasure, of course. How was your visit this time in Dubai?
Yeah, the main reason why we came over was primarily GTEx. It's a very large show now, GTEx Global, and that's to look at all of the sort of companies building around AI solutions and digitalization.
Okay.
And obviously, to come visit you as one of our main partners in the region and to visit customers.
Yeah, I agree. Last time when I went over there, it was last Monday, and I saw that most of the topics over there, it was mainly about artificial intelligence, digitalization, process automation, those kind of
and I think
topics.
we'll hopefully cover both of those topics in today's conversation.
Yes, I agree. So may I ask you to introduce to our audience your role in Ricoh?
Yeah, so my name's Andrew Don, and I spearhead the sort of digitalization of products within Ricoh International. What that means is basically all of the product sets that Ricoh is focusing on in digital transformation. We're taking those through the region of EMEA to all of our partner base. Those products primarily involve, products like DocuWare, like Spaces, and ransom care. But today, I'd like to really focus on DocuWare.
Very good. It's a nice topic. Welcome, Ismail. How are you?
Thank you very much. Nice to be here again.
How was your visit here in Dubai?
Yeah, this is the same thing. We have visited Dubai many times before because we are working very closely with our partners. And so we come often to here. And with corporate connection, we are building our business and improving the DocuWare business, document management solution business. And also, it was this time interesting to visit GITEX as well, to see the companies there, the new trends, offerings. Yeah, it was quite good.
Nice to see you again.
Thank you very much.
Andrew, as you said, that in GITEX, you find that the most interesting topics over there, it was about digitalization, those kind of things. And of course, if we're talking about digitalization, many discussions about document management solutions. What do you see the importance of the document management?
The importance is that natural trend. So as you can see, globally, the natural trend to print is declining. And what we're really focusing on is moving that process, that natural process, to a digital format. So you're really taking documents from all different types of formats and sources, moving it into a digital process, archiving that securely, and then being able to retrieve that document at any particular moment on any particular period. So that whole process of document management becomes seamless. It becomes secure, seamless, and that goes into the workflow management of the companies that you're working with. Our focus now is to move these companies that we're talking to into that process very quickly and efficiently, and selling them a really fantastic product called DocuWare, which is one of the top products globally for digital management of paper. Okay,
Ismail, how do you see document management in the market generally?
Actually, when we are talking about DMS, document management solutions, it's a very huge, great trend of today. And we see many clients, many companies who are planning to implement document management solutions because the need is there. And we see that in every market that we are responsible, we are managing, the companies try to implement these kind of solutions every day with increasing rates. So this is one of the most trendy topics of today, and most probably in the future this will be increasing this tendency of the clients, companies. So yeah, it's a great future waiting for document management solutions. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
I agree. And within here in the UAE market in general, digitalization, it became one of the most important aspects that most of the organization they are looking for. So that's why we as a corporate connection, we are trying to concentrate more into our offerings for DocuWare. So we can offer an added value for our existing customers and also for our new customers. So I think that I agree on the point that it's something trending nowadays in the market. And it's very useful for any organization for their digitization process and everything like this.
Yeah, a bit about DocuWare. So they've been going since 1988 as a company, spearheaded in the head office in Germany, in Munich. They have about 6 global sites. So it really is a global company. And Ricoh purchased them in 2019, kept them independent so they can absolutely focus on what they do best, which is all the digitalization and document management. And now we sell it as a solution, and to all of our partner bases.
So Ismail, what kind of customers you think that they are most interested in document management solutions?
Okay, as you mentioned previously, any kind of organization is in the scope of DocuWare, document management solutions. So when we look at our database of clients, we have more than 18,000 clients of DocuWare across the world. And when we look at the split of these clients, we don't see a specific distinction of any vertical or any company size, because this means that DocuWare is quite suitable for any kind of vertical industry or any size of company. But what we see is the condition for DMS solution is must be there must be a need there. This is the only condition we need. So this is a need-driven solution. So if the customer needs the solution, then they go for DocuWare. That we see that. And we are working with our partners on a consultancy basis. So our partners and us together, we offer consultancy to our clients. It's not a simple sales process. We go there, we analyze their situation, current status, processes, and pain points. We identify their pain points and we design a conceptual solution and offer them, recommend them that solution. So it's tailored to the need of each and every customer. But definitely it's not the size and type of the industry which counts here.
Yeah, I agree. Andrew, this comes into my mind that I want to ask you a question of what is the vision of Ricoh regarding the document management in the future within this market?
Absolute growth. I mean, as I said, it's a natural flow from printing to digitalization of documents within an organization. We first probably see companies getting involved with, say, MPS, which is this managed print solution. We then see them obviously advancing what their needs are to a document management solution. And then it may even flow into a business process. We have other products like Axon IV, which actually brings in all these solutions, to help with their business process. But in terms of where Ricoh sees it, it's the forefront of the next generation. And the acquisition trail that Ricoh is undergoing just shows that. It's purchased many companies all around digital processes and solutions. And even to what we talked about AI earlier. DocuWare purchased a company called Native AI, which solely will support the next generation of how we manage documents and how we can retrieve them under secure environments.
Yeah, I agree. It's a very good vision from our side. We also, as a corporate connection within the UAE market, we are looking into the market that it's a fresh market. Most of our customers, they are looking to digitalize their processes, also at the same time their documents.
Yep.
So it's opportunity for us as corporate connection to engage with our existing customers and new customers for the digitalization process, and we should engage with them more about the added value of DocuWare that can add to their environment. So I agree with, of course, Ricoh vision. It's the same like the vision over here of digitalization. So yes, it's a good thing.
By the way, Sam, talking about the interest of clients to document management solutions, as I said, this is a need-driven business, and the common point of the clients that show interest to DMS and particularly to DocuWare is that they are all clients, companies who want to improve their processes, save time and costs. And this is the common point of interest. Do you have any example, as you know, the local market and your clients? So can you give some examples about these?
Yes, of course.
Cases,
Corporate Connection, it's a company within Mohammed Haiba Taiba Group itself. So we have different sister companies within the group where we are working with them about digitalizing their processes and also their documents within the group. So in the group itself, we have companies in the industry of food and beverage, for example, manufacturing, trading. So we are dealing all of them in order to support them in terms of digitalizing the documents over there. At the same time, there is a communication between the group itself and the companies. So DocuWare, it is used within the group and most of our sister companies within the group. At the same time, we have our customers, our own customers for Corporate Connection. So in Corporate Connection, we have different vertical customers. I would like to say that we have in the hospitality, we have in the manufacturing, we have in healthcare, we have government sector. We have different customers who's using DocuWare in order to improve their process and to be cost efficient in this.
Yeah, we visited two very good customers today with Corporate Connection. Both of them brought up pretty similar sort of applications that drove them to look at a digital documentation solution, and that was based around the invoicing. So it was mainly the finance that drove the need, and it was a lot to do with the sort of the declaration of taxes and VATs. One company handled like 4,000 invoices a day, so and their backlog, and they've been demanded by the local authorities to keep up to 5 years. So you can imagine how much that is in terms of paperwork and space in their warehouse. What do you see on a local level that may drive the same or similar solutions?
See, one of the most requirements for most of the organization to digitalize their documents, it's mainly for the finance. Because of the tax authority over here, there's different types of taxes. So mainly in 2018, the government here, they implemented the VAT over there. So in the VAT, most of the companies, they have to keep the records for the last 5 years. So it is very important for any organization to keep the record, because within the last 5 years, it can be any audit from the tax authority. So having the records digitalized rather than physical, it is very important. Because if the customer, he has any physical document, unfortunately, anything can happen. This is the first thing. At the same time, digitalizing the records or the documents, it saves time. This is very important. So if audit comes and anyone from the tax authority, he needs to have a specific invoice or to have a specific document, the customer himself, he can print or he can get the document itself within seconds. But if you're talking about 5 years about the documents physical stored, so this means that it will take some time in order to have this document and give it to the tax authority. So this is one of the most important things that I see that most of our customers, they are looking for. It is to digitalize those documents, and mainly for the reason of the tax authority. And also within this year, the government also, they have implemented the corporate tax. Now the corporate tax, it's almost mandatory for all the companies within the UAE. So this means also that also more documents has to be saved to store. So whenever the tax authority needs to have an audit or ask about any document, so these documents should be available at this time. So digitalization, it is very important in terms of the companies has to utilize their resources in order that whenever there is an audit from the tax authority, any document should be available. So this is, I think, this is the powerful function of DocuWare over there. So DocuWare, it gives the ability for most of the customers and the organization to have any document, all their invoices, all their purchase orders, sales orders, any document, to be digitalized in their environment or on the cloud. So this gives them the ability to save time. This gives them a huge ability in order to save costs also at the same time. Because for any organization or any customer, there is no need to physically store and take spaces and storage in order to physically store those documents. So having it on the server or on the cloud, it's something I think very beneficial for them. So I think, yes, this is mainly why most of our customers here in UAE is they are looking specifically for document management. At the same time, they are also considering on the documents related to digitalizing for the tax purpose. Yes.
Sam, indeed, we have a lot of benefits in DocuWare to save times and costs and everything. But also we can mention about when it comes to regulations, kind of corporate tax kind of requirements, then we could also mention about the benefit of DocuWare that it avoids companies to face penalties regarding the compliance issues. So yes, I agree with you. And on top of this, ADMS, particularly DocuWare, helps a lot of companies to save more and avoid these kind of penalties and time losses. Yeah.
Well, even as Ricoh International, we use it extensively. We've not just kept it within the finance department, but it goes into all sorts of document management with HR, with all sorts of sort of legal signing of contracts. I mean, that's all been, sent out and managed through DocuWare. And it's at all formats, so it comes in. We can use it from just our scanning of the legacy documents, but moving forward, you can use DocuWare with all sorts of mobile phone technology, your emails, everything's linked within our company to DocuWare. So as a company who owns it, we use it extensively.
Exactly, yeah. Me too. I personally use DocuWare to manage my mails even, but also it's per my responsibility to onboard new partners in different countries. I use this as a partner onboarding process, DocuWare, and it helps me a lot to see all the developments for a partner onboarding process, and I save a lot of time. I wonder how are the use cases when you are using DocuWare in Corporate Connection? What kind of specific use cases?
As I said earlier, in Corporate Connection, we have different vertical customers in general. It is very important also to highlight that document management and DocuWare, it is not mainly targeting for the tax and the legal implications regarding this, but also it saves a lot of efforts and time for most of the employees inside any organization. So one of the examples that it came into my mind right now that for the hospitality, for example, sector, one of our customers, they have implemented DocuWare over there. So any process over there, any documents that was needed from any guest who's checking inside the hotel itself, so everything was automated for itself. At the same time, the guest experience over the hospitality sector, it was much more better for them. The experience is better. The feedback was from the guests was much better. So it gives a good feedback about the experience and the hotel branding itself, those kind of things. Other cases that we have also, it is in the healthcare sector. So in health sector, it's somehow complex, and it has different aspects in terms of the integration with different softwares and solutions inside the organization itself. So our customer, it's a healthcare sector, and for them, we have implemented DocuWare over there. So it digitalized most of their documents, either the internal employees over there or even the patient itself. So the experience itself, it was very smoothly. At the same time, the patient experience, it was very easy for them. The feedback from the patients itself, it was great, as most of their time was saved in the hospital. So I see DocuWare, this is the main power of DocuWare, that it has different functions, it has different features. At the same time, you can utilize it in different sectors, in different verticals. This is very important. Also, at the same time, we are using DocuWare in Corporate Connection. So in Corporate Connection, just an example, recently, we had a discussion between the management in order to have a specific workflow to communicate between the sales department at the same time with the finance department and the logistics. So one of the major functions of DocuWare that it's a friendly interface. This is the first thing. And even building the workflow, it is very easy. So we had a discussion internally. So we agreed on a specific design. At the same time, we have drew the design, which is drag and drop from DocuWare, which is a very good function. At the same time, after doing all of this, we implemented directly. So there was no need for any IT to get his support about implementing this workflow, specific workflow. So it was something very easy. And now I think that the communication between the internal departments within Corporate Connection, it became much better. So most of our departments within Corporate Connection, we are using DocuWare, so we can communicate with each other. So this is something that we are doing, and I think that this is very useful into our organization.
Exactly. This is also very important that your experience in the document management through DocuWare in your company can be easily reflected to the clients.
Yes.
With this experience and expertise now you have, because the best way to learn to use a solution, to use it and hands-on. And then, yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree, because I see it always in terms of engaging with the customer, that having your own experience itself, it is very important. If you are convinced about the solution or the product you are promoting for, so it will be easy for you to sell it to your customers. So here in Corporate Connection, we are using DocuWare, and we can feel and we can sense the importance of having this type of workflow, at the same time having this type of managing the documents inside our organization. So whenever we go to any of our customers and we engage with them, it is something that we believe in. At the same time, this is something we know how much it is important. So it becomes easy for us that whenever we engage to any of our customers, that we can explain to him with our feelings also that this is how much it is important for you, how much it can save from your time, from your effort. At the same time, it can save from your money, because time is money. And this is very important. And most of the organizations right now, they understand that time is money. So it becomes easy for us in order to have this understanding between us when we engage to our customers. What is your opinion, Andrew?
I can hear your passion.
Yeah.
No, absolutely. And I see DocuWare, since my experience of working with it, is that it shouldn't be just this big beast. You know, people think they are going to need a big document management solution and it costs, huge amounts, and it doesn't. It's a simple process-driven exercise of moving from a managed print service, which is what you start with when running your printer, your printer suite through your organization, to then starting to digitalize it. And you can start at very low, small modules, linking it as you go along to the bigger parts of your organization. And that's the beauty of DocuWare. It can be as simple and as low effective as you wish it to be, to upscale it to how to the big levels that you need it to be. Yeah. So how does your sales process look? When you go into your next new customer, how do you drive a sales process with them? How can they contact you? How do you, drive the next steps in your sales process?
So in Corporate Connection, in general, we have different types of communication where any of our customers or new customers, they can communicate with us. So we have, of course, our toll-free number, which is very well known here in UAE. At the same time, we have our website where you have any inquiry, you can, of course, ask any inquiry and we will reply back to you immediately. At the same time, we have our LinkedIn page also. So if any of our customers, he wants to have any request or at the same time have any inquiry, we can reply to him immediately at the same time. We are doing also at the same time events. So within the events, if any of our walk-in customers, he wants to ask any questions, we are more than happy to help him. So this is how we are trying to support as much as we can the new customers in order to reach us out. So we are trying to do our best. Also, at the same time, nowadays we are trying to have more marketing with our customers and also the new customers through newsletter, having more advertisement, those kind of things. So I see that this is how we can communicate with our customers and reach to our customers.
And what about technical support? Because obviously, if somebody's bringing in a solution like this, they want to know that there's a technical element of support behind it. How does that look in corporate
Yeah,
connection?
I agree, which is very important. Usually, most of the customers who's looking for the solution part, they are mainly asking about the technical aspect, which is very important. So in the technical aspect, there is 3 types of level of support within any project of DocuWare. So the first level of support, it is our internal technical team in corporate connection. The second level of support, it is Ricoh itself. And the third support, it's from DocuWare itself. So our technical team, they are available most of the time for our customers. If there is any troubleshooting, any request, anything, we are capable of having this troubleshooting and also supporting our customers in these terms. If there's something that needs a level 2 support, we can communicate directly with Ricoh. Ricoh, they are always supportive in terms of having this troubleshooting, supporting those kind of things. I think most of the time we are bothering Ismail because of those kinds of things. But
Always welcome.
but he's always supportive in terms of the support, which is very important. Yeah, I see that the most important tool to sell any solution, it's about the technical support and how powerful it is your technical support in terms of supporting if needed. This is very important. And also here in UAE, also I see that one of the most common questions that we are asked about, it is about the security. Here in UAE, they are very keen about having a secure environment where we can, of course, inform our customers how much DocuWare it is secured in terms of encryption. At the same time that we have 2 options. We have, of course, the on-premises solution, and of course, we have the cloud solution. So we can support our customers either on both ways. It is based on his preference. This is the thing. At the same time, in terms of technicality support, those kind of things, we have a service level agreement with our customers. In this, we can indicate that how we can access their environment in order to have troubleshooting, for example. So the customer himself, he decides the way of communication in terms of troubleshooting. So we are making sure that his environment, it is very important to be secured for us and also for him. So this is something we are keen of, that we are mainly targeting the customers, and mainly we are telling them that your environment will be secured 100%.
Exactly. As we see in many deals, many projects from other regions as well, this is the most important point. One, a client gives a lot of emphasis on having a local, strong support from the local vendor. So at this point, our partners like Corporate Connection, strong partners, plays a very key role. Otherwise, it's not only for document management, but it's for all software. This kind of support is very important for the clients, and that's why we rely on our local strong partners. And regarding the sales and pre-sales and post-sales procedures, the success shows itself in the numbers, because I'm taking care of 3 different regions. And the Middle East region, driven by Dubai, of course, is the region that grows the highest among our regions. So almost 150% growth every year.
Wow.
Comes from Middle East. So this also shows the interest of the clients in Middle East about DMS and particularly the DocuWare solutions. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Yeah. No, so the future, how we see it moving forward is definitely is a growth path. More and more companies, and it may not be at this particular moment, but will realize very soon that they have to move towards a digital solution in management of all sorts of processes and documents in their organization. So as Ricoh, we're investing heavily in both people and technologies to move into the space. So we definitely are enabling our partners to upscale and to focus on on digital solutions, to be successful moving forward.
Which is very, very important even for us in terms of corporate connection, that we would like to have this partnership, to continue this partnership, at the same time this collaboration between our company and Ricoh, of course. Thank you so much, Andrew, for your time.
Oh,
and
no,
thank
pleasure.
you so
Thank
much
you.
for this quite good discussion. Thank you, Ismail, so
Thank
much.
you, Sam, for
And
welcoming
I
us.
always appreciate your efforts with us in terms of technical support and those kind of things.
Yeah.
Thank you so
You
much.
can always bother me anytime.
Thank you.
724.
Yeah, see you again in Dubai, inshallah,
Yes,
soon.
definitely.
See you.
Thank you, Sam.
See you. Bye.
Thank you so much.